In West Africa, a young soldier is shaking the foundations of global power. His name is Ibrahim Traoré, and at just 34 years old, he took over as the leader of Burkina Faso. But this is not just a story about politics. It's a story about resistance, revolution, and a growing wave of anti-colonial pride in Africa. Ibrahim Traoré was born in 1988 in Bondikai, a small town in Burkina Faso. He was smart, disciplined, and passionate about justice. He joined the military, trained hard, and rose through the ranks. But as the country suffered from deadly terrorist attacks and weak leadership, Traoré saw that things had to change, fast. In September 2022, he led a military coup and removed the sitting president. Unlike typical coup leaders, Traoré didn't talk about power or personal gain. He spoke about saving his country, protecting the people, and fighting back against foreign control, especially from France. For decades, France has had deep military and economic ties in Burkina Faso, but Traoré accused France of manipulating the country's politics, using its full resources, and failing to stop the spread of terrorism. In a bold move, he demanded French troops leave the country, and they did. That decision made headlines around the world. Under his leadership, Burkina Faso has joined hands with neighboring Mali and Niger, two countries that also removed pro-Western leaders. Together, they're building a new alliance based on African sovereignty and independence. Many young Africans see Traoré as a symbol of strength, courage, and hope for a united Africa that controls its own future. Crowds have flooded the streets in support of him, waving Burkina Faso flags and chanting anti-colonial slogans. His fiery speeches remind people of legends like Thomas Sankara, who once led Burkina Faso with a similar dream of freedom and pride. But Traoré is not without controversy. Some say his government has silenced journalists, shut down media, and leaned too heavily toward Russia. Others fear that removing Western powers could create a vacuum for extremists. Still, for many, these are growing pains in a bigger fight, the fight for Africa's true independence. Ibrahim Traoré may be young, but he's already made history. He's not just leading a country, he's leading a movement that challenges global powers and demands respect for Africa. So who is Ibrahim Traoré? A hero, a revolutionary, a danger? That depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain, he's the man who kicked France out of Africa, and the world is watching what he'll do next.